This is the Conqueror GC. This is a British Tier 10 SPG. The map is Karelia. I do have a gun mark on this vehicle. You have to do over 2,000 average damage per game in order to get your gun mark, your first mark of excellence. It wasn't difficult. I'm getting them on all of my Tier 10 SPGs. I've only got Tier 10 SPGs, and this is actually a really good tank. Let's look at the penetration really quick. 59. I believe it's the highest penetration for Tier 10. Because of the amount of rounds, it takes like 13 minutes maybe to fire all of your rounds. So you want to keep that gun firing. You notice that my team did not go to the northwest. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to be a really interesting game, isn't it? Okay, the GWE 100, my ally, he's playing too far to the north, and I'm probably stopping to tell him to go south. You see, I put SPG go south in the chat. Maybe he's going to wait to fire his gun. I'm sure eventually he's going to leave. You know what? Maybe he won't. We'll see. This is a good map. If you got to do a mission where you got to hit more than one tank at the same time, this is one of the maps to do it on, because they're going to line up over here. Or if you got to do a mission to hit heavy tanks, this is the tank. This is the map to do it on. So you'll notice that I'm going to my final destination, which is where the STB-1 is in front of me. And on the way there, every time I'm ready to fire, I stop. When I have 10 seconds left, I stop, I aim, I fire, and then I continue to my next position. You see the enemy is starting to come from the north. The smart thing to do is to keep on firing. We got so many tanks in the south. You'd think that they'd pull it off. We'll see what happens. Okay, there's tank fraud. Hopefully I'll hit 2 tanks with 1 shot. I did 292 damage on the mouse. You see that the GWE 100 was just taken out of the game. And he didn't move. You know, I warned him. I mean, it's possible that he was AFK. Look at all those allies over there. The enemy's probably going to clobber us. Definitely going to be an interesting game. It looks like I can get a 2-for-1. I'm going to let my allies know I'm going to fire. So this way, they will know that they can wait a couple more seconds, because I'm likely to stun those vehicles. And they'll have fewer hit points if they want to get the kill. So that was 431 damage on the mouse. However, there are players that want to maximize their experience, and if they hit a vehicle that's stunned, they get half the EXP, and you get half the EXP. So there's players that don't want you to stun the vehicle. It's a little bit of a stat padding for you. So we got a low hit point heavy tank over here. Object 260, well armored tank. He's got like 350 millimeter turret. Unfortunately, you know, these enemy tanks are getting a little too close. I got to hightail it out of here, so I'm heading north as quickly as I can. I got 971 damage reported in game. Pinging the mini-map, which I'm sure will be ignored. They are on the cap, so I'm going to try to reset the cap, and I think... I don't know, you think I can pull it off? It's kind of close. It's up to me. Yeah, I was able to get it, but the question is, can I get another reset in? My reload is around 30 seconds. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. These guys really got to get working on it. It's very important to let your allies know what your reload time is. I'm telling them right now I got 14 seconds left. So that means that they have to do something. I will not be able to reset by myself. Picking a target. Shot goes in. And the friendly base was captured. So I got 93 damage on an EBR. 171 on the 430U. The in-game is reporting 1,200 damage. I don't know what the actual damage is. It looks like we lost this game. That's what happens when you got a bunch of noobs on your team. And look, it was 8-9. We could have won this game. But unfortunately, our team, when everybody goes the same flank, it doesn't work because let's say it's 15 versus 9 on your flank. You don't have enough stuff to shoot at. There's too many of you. You won't be able to get in a good position. There's not enough targets for you to shoot at. It's not the right strategy. Unfortunately, the stat patterns, they like to lemming because they want to stay alive. Staying alive is the priority. They want to be alive at the end of the game when everyone's low on HP. The way I play is I will go to the weak flank, even if I go by myself, because it's the right thing to do to slow the enemy down. Okay, obviously post in the comments about how I'm completely wrong. That's the game. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.